now hear from the Chancellor for her report.
Well, thank you, President Quinlan. This afternoon, we celebrated the accomplishments of 11 hardworking faculty members who are up for tenure tonight. And I want to thank Sabrina Manrique, Staff Assistant, Vice Chancellor Vasconcelos, the Marketing Communications team, and Laney Catering for their work on the reception. And thank you to our college presidents for doing such a masterful job honoring and recognizing those. For all of you, think of tenure as a crucible, refining experience. It's a journey of deep introspection, of rigorous peer review, and most importantly, listening to the voices of our students. It's a testament to their ability to adapt, to innovate, and to consistently strive for excellence. So I want to acknowledge the community of support from family, friends, and coworkers, and also recognize that the college tenure review coordinators and their individual tenure committees. So thank you. So before the board takes action tonight, I just wanted to again thank you all and thank you to the colleges for their work supporting the 11 outstanding faculty members: Erica Ye, Berkeley City College; KL Nadisha Diaz, Edwin Ocheng, and George Cruz from College of Alameda; Abraham Reyes, Emily Kwok, Marielle Thanning, Jack Smith Jr., Daniel DeVry, and Rosindo Del Toro Solis from Laney College; and Andrea Henderson from Merritt College. The Peralta Community College District is proud to support Women's History Month, Herstory Month. The colleges will have events reflecting on this rich history throughout March, so check out the college websites for details. On February 10th, 2026, I had the privilege of representing the Peralta Community College District at the California Higher Education Basic Needs Alliance Summit in Sacramento. The vital intersegmental convening held in partnership between California Community Colleges and the California State University and University of California systems brought together over 800 leaders, practitioners, and students to focus on transforming how we address food and housing insecurity, mental health, and financial stability. Our discussions centered on the braiding of holistic supports and the implementation of key legislation like Gains for Student Parents Act, all aimed at removing structural barriers that disproportionately impact our underserved students. This summit reaffirmed that meeting basic needs is not just a secondary service, but a fundamental pillar of student success, ensuring that every student across our 4 colleges has the stability required to thrive academically and persist towards their degrees. I was honored to participate with a strong Peralta cohort, including basic needs coordinators Izzy Villanueva, Katrina Santos, and Jeremy Simmons, and student leaders from BCC and Laney. Special shout out to Izzy and the BCC student leaders on their presentation, quote, going viral, publicizing and destigmatizing basic needs via social media. I want to briefly share about the 50th Annual Association of California Community College Administrators Conference, which was held in Long Beach last month. As some of you know, I currently serve on the ACA board as the immediate past president alongside Dr. Ajani Bird, who is currently serving as the acting vice president of student services at Berkeley City College. It continues to be a privilege to contribute to the work of what is really the foremost member-supported professional organization for administrators and managers across California's community colleges. The conference itself was both celebratory and grounding, marking 50 years of leadership and service across our system. I had the opportunity to facilitate a plenary panel on the future of education when an exceptional group of national and state leaders, including Dr. Darion Pollard, President and CEO of the American Association of Community Colleges, Dr. Willie Duncan, Superintendent President of Sierra College, Michelle Fichstall, Vice Chancellor of Institutional Innovation and Effectiveness at the San College District, and Wendy Stewart, who serves as an Associate Vice President and Chief Inclusion, Diversity, Equity, and Accessibility Officer at Miracosta College. The conversations focused on the moment of transformation facing higher education, new student realities, evolving workforce demands, and changing expectations for colleges. But what stood out most to me though it was a deep reminder that leadership in community colleges really stewardship over time. Preparing our institutions for the leaders and the students who will come after us. There was a particularly meaningful moment during the conference when the community honored the current executive director, Susan Bray, who will be retiring after 39 years of service leading the organization. Seeing former and current leaders together underscored something important. Institutions endure because people commit themselves to the work year after year, building something that extends far beyond one individual. So I was really grateful to be a part of this conference and grateful for the role I've had the opportunity to do with administrators across our system. As DAS President Leslie Blakey said on Friday, February 27th, members of the district-wide shared governance committees, over 80 participants, frankly, and the 3 transformation task force gathered at Merritt College for reports on the fall 2025 shared governance activities with special focus on the transformation plan. So I was honored of hosting alongside District Academic Senate President Dr. Leslie Blakey and Peralta Classified Senate Ms. Tashetta Henry. A highlight of the day, really frankly, I was just moved by the whole day, seeing the incredible work that's happening with the committees and the engagement. Our student trustees were there too. But a highlight of the day was the final presentation from the Education Task Force presented by students Bianca Ramirez and Christina Hassel, along with Laney Interim President Dr. Becky Absada, with help from Rosa Perez, who was unable to attend because she was visiting a potential university for transfer, but she absolutely contributed to the presentation and they did a wonderful job. As I told the attendees, it's been a little over a year since we began working with the new shared governance model, and I'm so proud of the work that we are doing collectively and collaboratively. So my deep appreciation to everybody who's been committed to serving. Later that Friday, I had the honor of being the bartender at the first ever, don't worry, we had an alcohol permit, first ever Peralta Piano Party, a fundraiser for the Peralta Colleges Foundation. What a fun evening of music, laughter, and incredible food. I'd like to thank all who attended, especially our many sponsors, including Board President Louis Quinlan, Board Vice President Paulina Gonzalez Brito, Trustee Nikki Gonzalez Yuin, Bob and Shannon Alton from Alton Construction, Future Flooring Group, and all of our sponsors, and even Trustee Napoli Abella Reese, who came at the end and helped clean up. Because I was so excited. So thanks to the generosity, your generosity and their generosity, the foundation raised over $70,000 for students. I particularly want to take a moment to really thank CEO Greg Nelson and administrative services team for helping organize the event, including, really honestly, we were sitting in conference rooms making centerpieces and gift bags in the evenings. BC Hoff for his awesome charcuterie table, Neil Bermenko and the Laney College Culinary Arts students for providing catering service. They walked around with plated. I mean, they were really brilliant. And the engineers and custodians who helped set up and take down the stage and clean up of our atrium. I mean, look at that place. It doesn't even look like the district service center. So it was such a chick hot nightclub. And of course, our performance, Felix and the Fingers, musicians Chris Gale, Jake Carter, and Jay Jackson on drums. On Friday, March 6th, I was thrilled to participate in Peralta's annual district-wide celebration of the Lunar New Year alongside our college presidents and trustee Nikki Gonzalez Yuin. This is the year of the fire horse, a symbol of energy, courage, and bold transformation. In many traditions, the fire horse represents momentum, independence, and the willingness to move forward with confidence, even when the path ahead is new. So I can't really think of a better symbol for this moment for our district. Across Peralta, we are in a season of transformation, reimagining how we serve students, strengthening pathways into college and careers, and asking ourselves important questions. What else might be possible for our community? Like the fire horse, this work requires vision, bravery, and the willingness to move together towards something greater. My thanks to the organizers and volunteers, Chung Wai Chum, Julie Seychow, Nikki Herrera, Joan Su, Fumi Saibayong, Amy Lee, John Nguyen, Christina Tang Rivera, Cynthia Tang, Alice Chin, Vanson Nguyen, and all who helped out with the wonderful event. And I got to say, I was particularly heartened by all the students who attended and helped lead the fun games. I learned like 3 fun new games, so it was pretty dope. And dope is like an old word, so I'm just dating myself. So it was pretty, I don't know what the new lingo is, but so may it bring energy to our work, prosperity to our communities, and bold imagination for what we can do together. Congratulations to our student athletes. The Laney women's basketball team is competing in March Madness with the 3C2 tournament in full swing. Laney plays Irvine Valley College in the state quarterfinals on Thursday, March 12th. Congratulations to Coach Brian Gardier, Bay Valley Conference Coach of the Year, All-State First Team Sophomore Center Sophia Escu Gonzalez, All-State Third Team Sophomore Guard Ashanti Diaz, and the All-State Third Team Sophomore Guard Aaron Gardier, and the whole team, who are currently on a 21-game winning streak.
Wow.
Go Eagles. The other three Peralta basketball teams also had solid seasons, with the Merritt College women finishing in a two-way tie for second in the Bay Valley Conference and a 16-12 overall. The Merritt men finished in a three-way tie for second in the Bay Valley Conference with a 16-13 overall record. And the COA men, those great Cougars, started the season strong but finished with an 11-15 overall record. I also want to congratulate Coach Brock Drazen and the Merritt College women's and men's track and field teams. The Merritt College track and field team delivered on outstanding performance at the Jack Albani Invitational at Modesto Junior College on March 6th, highlighting not only personal bests, but also several athletes placing among the top marks in Northern California this season. Merritt athletes currently appear throughout the region's top 10 list across sprint, hurdle, relay, jump, and throwing events. So congratulations. And I was at the game on Saturday at Laney College, and Tania Mitchell, the veterans coordinator, and I were in matching Adidas track shoots with shoes. So I had to put big shout out for her help actually with the game day logistics. My gratitude to the Foundation for California Community Colleges and their Real Estate Pathway Endowment Program, which makes scholarships available to students pursuing certification in real estate, which includes students in the Merritt College Real Estate Program. The Real Estate Education Scholarship is designed for eligible, economically disadvantaged students who participated in pursuing a career in real estate. This endowed scholarship helps Peralta students, many of whom are first-generation working adults, afford the courses they need to complete a real estate program. By reducing financial barriers, this scholarship supports students staying enrolled, finishing their classes, and preparing careers in real estate industry. Special thanks to Ricky White from the Peralta Colleges Foundation for working with the Foundation for California Community Colleges and Merritt College's real estate program to help award scholarships to our students this year. I'm thrilled, and really the Citizen was already here, Elliot, but I'm thrilled to share that the student journalists of the Citizen have received an honorable mention from the National Public Radio, NPR, in the prestigious College Podcast Challenge. Their winning entry, a 10-minute investigative piece, showcases the rigor and professional courage of our student-run media. By earning this distinction, our students stand alongside peers from elite four-year institutions such as Stanford, Duke, and Princeton, proving that Laney College and the Peralta Community College District continues to set a national bar of excellence in student journalism. Their recognition, in addition to all the accolades and awards they just received, is a testament to their dedication to storytelling that matters and the high caliber mentorship within our district's own student-run news program. Congratulations to Desmond Mingley, Elliot Bain, Ivan Saravia. Thank you. I wanted to get it right. Eric Bracken and their advisor, Professor Eleni Gastis. I'm going to have to say, if you haven't had a chance to listen to the podcast, I really would really welcome you to do so. It's incredible. During the month of February, Berkeley City College successfully partnered with the New Parkway Theater in Oakland to present 100 Years of Movies with Berkeley City College, a curated film series on Monday nights that bridged the gap between the classroom and the community. Throughout the month, the BCC Humanities programs showcased a diverse selection of cinematic milestones, including Fritz Lang's M, Todd Hayes' Carol, Wong Kar-wai's In the Mood for Love, and Billy Wilder's Some Like It Hot. Each introduced by a BCC faculty member, including Justin Vaccaro, Nicole Trigg, Laura Roberto, and Avi Valadares. These introductory lectures provided essential historical and cultural context, transforming a standard night at the movies into an immersive educational experience. The program was a resounding success in student engagement and fostered a vibrant community space where students, faculty, and local residents could explore a century of global cinema together. The new Parkway staffer said the series brought the biggest Monday night crowds they've seen in 5 years, so we're hopeful it might be a repeat performance at some point. Beginning this month, Peralta students now have a new option for convenient discounted hot meals on campus. In partnership with the Peralta District Leadership, FoodSure, a robotic hot food vending company, was installed hot food vending machines at each campus. FoodSure machines offer chef-prepared hot meals around $5 with easy payment options, including credit, debit, Apple Pay, and Google Pay. Featured items include pepperoni pizza, carbona, mac and cheese, gluten-free options. And so these are located throughout the 4 colleges. And I want to also just thank our basic needs coordinators for bringing this option forward for us as a district to adopt together, and to CEO Nelson for helping make this possible. And on a more somber note, I'd like to acknowledge the passing of several beloved members of our community, including the Reverend Dr. Robert McKnight, Dr. Christine Johnson McPhail, Dominique Dozier, and Dr. Frances Howard. A foundational figure in our history, Dr. McKnight, who passed away on February 7th, was a dedicated educator, Black history curriculum innovator, pastor, and community leader whose influence spanned 4 decades across all 4 Peralta campuses. He served as an adjunct faculty member for 40 years from 1980 to 2020. Dr. Christine Johnson McPhail was a pioneering higher education leader and author who began her career as a counselor and later served as dean at the College of Alameda. A recognized expert in leadership development and champion for equity, she went on to become president of Cypress College and came out of retirement to be the president at St. Augustine's University. As you heard tonight, the Laney community is certainly mourning. And I had the opportunity to work with these 2 individuals directly in my tenure as the president of Laney College. And first, we're mourning the tragic passing of Dominique Dozier, a proud Laney alumna and former staff member who served as the evening textbook reserves technician from 2017 to 2020 and as a part-time librarian. Her commitment to mentorship and library services leaves a lasting legacy across Laney College and the broader California library community. And we're also mourning, as you heard from 2 of our colleagues tonight, Dr. Frances Howard, who passed away on actually February 25th. He made it to his 75th birthday. Dr. Howard earned his Master's of Information and Library Sciences at San Jose State University in 2003 and his PhD in 2021. He started the Laney Library as an intern and has worked as an adjunct faculty since 2017. Frances was very active in shared governance here in the district. He served as the vice president and part-time faculty rep for the PFT for years, and also statewide, volunteering with the Faculty Association of California Community Colleges and as a senator with the Academic Senate of California Community Colleges. Our condolences to the families, friends, colleagues, and students who had the pleasure of knowing Dr. McKnight, Dr. Johnson McPhail, Ms. Dozier, and Dr. Howard. I'd like to request, Board President, that we close tonight's meeting in their memories. And that concludes my Chancellor's report. Thank you.